Good day, evening, morning, or whatever else there is. Teng'a here. First off, little wardrobe change. Maybe increase the cool factor. But yeah. Alright, this video serves okay, three-ish purposes today. Sorry, I thought I heard something. One, I post this video to apologize for any bizarre chuckling that I have done in my previous videos. I don't know why they just started happening. I guess still being somewhat new to posting on YouTube, I couldn't help but do so. Getting a little of that, shall I say, schoolgirl naivete out of my system and self-crushing. And there, I almost did it again if I did not do it fully again. Sorry. Second, I wanted to post this video seeing if you prefer me with my prescription, or with my shades here. And now on to the third and actual reason I'm actually posting this video is basically a part two of my issues with absolutes, normalcy, and sanity. In that video, I declared that I generally do not believe in absolutes. However, there are a few exceptions to that rule when it comes to the concept of perfection. I've always held true that perfection is impossible for us. But thankfully, Kevin Flynn on Tron Legacy said it best. Perfection is unobtainable because it is unknowable by flawed beings. Which is why I never which is why I point out, don't even attempt it. Instead, I attempt a measure of what I call betterment of skills, of character, or such. That being said, for example, in that case, for example, I am disabled, meaning I cannot go to martial arts studios or dojos, training halls, or whatever you wish to call them. But I still maintain a semi-regular practice of what skills I do have. I did learn in a hall and adapting to new techniques that work with my body, with my disability. If desired, I will show some self-defense maneuvers I have taught myself, that are absolutely brutally efficient and work quickly. Another example of how I see perfection, betterment of skills, or perfection in one area, which is possible. I should say perfection is possible in one area or another, or rather, because we can perfect a skill. We can perfect our understanding of a certain thing. Like understanding someone's faith. We can have a near perfect understanding of someone's faith. And I do say near perfect because there are times when, even when we are at our best, we fail to grasp it completely. To understand the heart of where someone is coming, the heart from which someone comes, which someone lives with, gives us better relations to that person and therefore more understanding, which can lead to a near perfect understanding of that person. Now, another absolute that I do generally hold true, that I do generally adhere to, is love. I can perfectly love someone even if I know they're flawed because, or it's not exactly that kind of love that you think that I'm just saying here, but I do have the ability to adhere to love and in other virtues in general. Let me just say that is what I hold, and is the an absolute I do hold to is virtue, is adherence to virtue. Let me be real with you. While I am generally brutally honest, I do know that there are times where, in order to be truthful to the situation at hand, I would much rather be honorable than honest, which I know some might be consider a paradox or a contradictory statement. Let me explain what I mean by that. Sometimes being honest is not the best way to do things. Sometimes honesty can hurt more than it can help. Like, take for example, someone is in the middle of attempting to fulfill a promise to someone. Thing I do hold dear to, I believe there is that if by being honest you force a person to break that promise, they become they lose some of their honor. It's not worth losing honor when a little white lie goes a lot farther to help someone's honor. Because an honorable person is more forgiven, has all is now and always will be more forgivable than an always honest person who has tainted honor. Go look it up. Look up all the honorable people who have done dishonest actions because they knew they had to do so at the time in order to preserve their honor and the honor of someone they know. Now, there is another absolute that I do hold dear. It's one that is very hard for people to understand. Actually, everybody does understand it, just nobody ever actually completely holds that is an absolute. It's an absolute worth holding. It goes by many names. Some people know it as karma. Some people know it as poetic or situational or in some other way than strictly legal justice. Those people, I believe that it is an absolute that everybody reaps what they sow. So I don't try to be anything other than the person I am talking to you right now. I know, I believe, I hold in my heart that what I do today, what I have done yesterday, the day before, and what I will be do tomorrow will come back upon me. Or whether it is positive or negative, that is up to what I do. And likewise, it is up to whatever happens to you in the future, whether it be positive or negative, is strictly up to you. Depending upon what you have done in the past, perhaps in the present, what you have done, if it is a positive action or it's an action with positive intention, somewhere down the line, you will receive a positive reward. But if you choose to do something negative, something of a negative impact, you will suffer a negative repercussion down the line. Plainly, I already in my Fires We All Start video, I mentioned that. I I glancingly discussed this. And now I'm getting into it a little further. We can control, we are responsible for what we do. I would much rather, I would actually I prefer if everyone went into the world thinking this through ahead of time. We are responsible for our own actions. And much more than that, we are responsible for our intentions. Because let's get real. How many times have we all, and ask yourself this question actually, and think about it. How many times have we gone into a situation wanting to do good deeds, but somewhere along the line, somehow, we gone done fracked it up. We said or did something against the initial will we had going into it. I'm not going to ask you to tell me what you did. I just want you to think about it. So I'm asking, be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. And if you wouldn't mind telling me what you're thinking of what I'm saying to you today, down below, I would greatly appreciate that. If you wouldn't mind liking this video and subscribing to my channel, I would also greatly appreciate that. And I am out.